Hello.
Hello.
Oh no, it's Mark. Right. Why are we all afraid of Mark? And why have I capitalised the first letter of every word? Find out now on Battle for Trash 17, not winning Wednesday. Oh, supposed to start with the intro. Nice to see you guys. I messed up, Mark. Oh, my microphone's still on. Oh, well. Do you even get music in this? I don't remember if you do or not. Right. Got that. Oh, yeah, shit. Microphone's on. Ready? Come on, Mark. Got this. Oh! We do apologise if you heard any swearing, by the way. I do apologise. I forgot the microphone was still on and I was telling Mark that he stinks. Say hello, Mark.
Hello.
Right, tonight there is one person that you should fear, and his name is Mark Joseph. If you live in Canada, you probably already fear Mark Joseph. Anyways, yeah, the Prime Minister of Canada, by the way, is Mark Carney. But what you guys don't know is that his full name is Mark Joseph Carney. So there's two Mark Josephs to be afraid of tonight. And unless you're Canadian, the only one that you need to worry about is that's Mark Joseph. Let's start with the PowerPoint, Mark. So, we're not eliminating your favourite now. We're eliminating someone else. Come on, Mark. Oh, my blood sugar's high. Bear with me, guys. My blood sugar's so high. Ooh, 10.7. Yay! Yay! If you say bubbles, you win a Johnny prize. Say bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yay! Wait, why the fuck are we doing that? Anyways, right, let's not go off topic, Mark. Go over here. I know I've scared you, but come on. Right, we're just being idiots now. Right, live PowerPoint week 2 it is. Let's have a look. Last week's vote. It's actually week 3. I'm just hearing myself on the replay. Right, 27% for Emu, 25 for Danny, 18 for B1 Battle Joy. The replay is too loud in my ears, guys. I really apologise. I'm starting to get a bit of sensory overload in here. I've just unplugged my fucking charger. This is going well. Sorry for all the swears, by the way. Is anyone in the chat, Mark?
No.
I haven't got it on all members. Can you do that? Not all members, all messages. So 27% for Emu, 25 for Danny, 18 for B1, 12 for Dawn and Hunter, 6 for Leafy. And it finishes Emu on top, 20.3%. Mark's just watching himself on replays, except you can't see him on the camera. Nice burp for you. 20.3% for Emu, 19.9% for Danny, 17.8% for B1, 16.1% for Leafy, 14.3% for Hunter, and Dawn 11.7%. Dawn, Hunter, and Leafy have been binned. Your thoughts, Mark, on the 3 new coaches?
Wow.
Mark, you'll never believe this as well. There's still only one contestant who's been eliminated all season. And guess what? It's the Ascendiverse Wildcard! Ah! Hey! The Ascendiverse Wildcard! The only contestant to be binned. Your thoughts on that, please, Mark?
No.
Aren't you so delighted to get the opportunity to sponsor this great show that no one's watching at the minute, just to have the wildcard be binned first again? Right, now let's have a look. How does the midnight update impact things? Look at that increase. Look at that. Plus 10.1% for Leafy, and it still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough. 2.4 increase for Hunter, the rest drop votes. Not much for B1 though, really. Minus 0.1, minus 0.2 for Dawn, minus 5.5 for Danny. That's a bit of a drop. Minus 6.6 for Emu. Despite these big drops and big increases, it did nothing. Now, Mark, don't go yet because I've got a present for you. Another midnight update. Have a look at this. Mark's seen this and he laughed. You want to see it? 78.9% for Stacey. 21.1% for Amity. 79%. Well, this is also the same week that we were laughing at Chomper for getting 5% in the midnight update and being the most likely to be the first out. Chomper finished that vote in first place. made it to the final 4, and Clark Malkinson was the first eliminated. So keep in mind, it is a bit of a large swing Amity's going to need, but it is possible. Amity needs to steal 29% of the votes to survive. Mark, 29% of the votes. Again, there is 17 hours to do this. Really, from people being aware, just only 3 or 4 hours. What is your take? Do you reckon Amity can do it, or do you reckon Amity is going to Luton?
Going to Luton.
Or Mark is not confident. But never say never, guys, because do you all remember Shumper? First one out. Said this in this room around a year ago today. And where did Shumper place? Top fucking 4. Sorry for the swear. Now, oh, is there another one? Mark, there's a bloody another one. Come here. Right, Flower, Kim, Marge and Peter to win. Now, midnight update. Oh, look at that. First place, it's a tie. Marge and Peter on 30.8%. And going home in the first round, Flower and Kim 17.9%, 20.5%. Now, who would they win against? Marge would win against everyone at the minute. Peter, who has the most votes, would win against no one. We could have a shocker here. Kim, even though she's third, would beat both Flower and Peter, despite being last in the votes. Is Kim last in the vote? Yeah, she is. Flower would beat Peter, and Marge would beat everyone. Now, the new intro will be out at 5 PM tomorrow for real. My blood sugar's high. That means if I'm hearing that again, I am taking far too long to explain it, and Mark probably wants to go. But I must give him a early Christmas present. Yeah. Now, there's going to be a vote on the onion vote referendum, because a lot of you have been complaining about this. Oh, we want to save more than one. We want to give more than one onion. Plus 30 onions the whole season is really unrealistic. And I know that's really unrealistic for my standards, but I can't really be bothered with this twist. Anyway, besides the bizarre honesty there, I can confirm that I have listened. And I try to do what you guys want. So I'm going to do a referendum that will open at midnight tonight and close midnight on Friday. And you're going to be voting for, would it be a good choice? Actually, no, sorry, you're not voting for that. You're going to be voting for, would you like to vote multiple people to earn onions every week? Now, Mark, your thoughts on the onion. Is it a good twist or a bad twist?
Good.
Would you like to vote one person? Do you think that should stay the same, or do you reckon the option to vote multiple is a good idea?
Yeah.
More importantly, can they see your face on my foot? No, seriously, can they?
No.
Okay, cool. Right, Mark, come here, because you've got your Christmas present. Your Christmas present. No, come here. You've got to come here, Mark, because that's the only way I can get you on camera. You've got a present here, and it's an Android phone. Happy birthday. It has a timer on it here. 30 minutes. Mark is going to press the button. He's going to disappear for 30 minutes. And when Mark comes in and he says, time is up, that means that the vote for BBB closes, because the vote for BBB closes half an hour before the other vote, and both votes will close before React. So, Mark, here you go. Press the button for us. Whee! And off you go. 30 minutes on the clock that I won't even know about. That's the crazy thing. We have a timer of an hour for Roblox, but that is not his timer. Just realised we have no tags, so... I want to also mention that I have noticed there's been a lot of stuff sent in Reacts. We have 18 at the minute. So if there's 2 more sent, it's going to get closed. Which is really surprising. I didn't expect it. Honestly, I didn't expect there to be those Reacts. Because, let me just explain why. The Reacts didn't work until 2 o'clock today. No, 1 o'clock today. Someone wrote, thank you to whoever, I can't remember your name, but thank you to whoever wrote in our Q&A to go and fix that, basically, right? Giant Beanstalk Orbie. I'm also going to show you something that, basically, there's these 2 books. I feel like, oh, we have an issue with the screen. Can you still see me? Can you still see me, guys? Fixed it! Way! Alright, here's some books. I'm just wasting you guys' time to make it even more dramatic and basically get BFT some more votes. Right, so there's 2 books here. Look, here's one. 101 poems to keep you sane. Here's one poem. Go and vote. And of course we've got 101 poems that could save your life. Here's something that could save Amity or Stacey's life. Go and save them. Right, here we go. Mark's going to suddenly reappear. Ugh! Oh, there was a small fly in one of those books. Disgusting. Ugh! There was a tiny fly hiding in that book. That's disgusting, isn't it? Ugh! Right, let's play a fucking obby before I cry. Sorry for swearing. I'm just swearing now. I'm just swearing. Alright, shut up now. As you could tell, I'm in quite a strange mood. I mean, I am in one of them weird moods, and when I get into one of them weird moods, it's quite funny. But then I promise you guys the world, and then I absolutely do nothing. 500 stages, fuck off. Oh, sorry for swear. Right, is it loaded? Do you have ADHD? I have no idea, mate. Right, play. You think I have ADHD? I have no idea, mate. Right, do you want an interesting story, guys? Who wants a really, strange story here that I think this is, an original experience here. I doubt none of you have ever... Alright, first of all, my blood sugar's high again. Yay! Second of all, who wants the weird story? Right. So, here's something you guys probably know about me or probably don't know about me, depending on how long you've watched me for. I'm autistic. Some of you probably knew that. Some of you probably didn't know that. Yeah, I found out I was autistic a couple years ago. But this is why I find this so funny. Because, you'd think, oh, being diagnosed with autism, that's not exactly funny, is it? But I wasn't diagnosed by, a psychologist or anything in regards to autism. The first person to give me autism was, in fact, a back doctor. I went there for problems with my back. I hurt my back a few years ago, basically, and my actual thing that I suffer from is kyphosis. For you guys wondering, that doctor got replaced and I got a better one. He does like to call me the wrong name. He does like to call me Robert a lot, like you guys like to do to take the piss out of me. But other than that, he is far better than the doctor I had before. Because the doctor before was just like, oh, he's just autistic. I'm like, what? What has that got to do with a back problem? It had absolutely nothing to do with a back problem. But then autism landed up on my medical records, and then I spoke about it to a psychologist. I was just interested. I was quite fascinated by it all. And they're like, actually, you know what? He's probably got a point. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste anyone's time. I'm just gonna say I've got autism. So that's the story of how I've got autism. So a psychologist does now officially. A psychologist has officially said I got autism now, but I found out through a back doctor. That's pretty funny, isn't it? But yeah, I know really autism isn't something to laugh about, but that's probably the funniest way anyone's ever been diagnosed with autism, isn't it? Like, can you imagine? Oh, I've broken my leg. I've broken my leg. And then they say they X-ray your leg and they find it's broken and they're like, it's probably autism, mate. Sorry, guys. Can't tell. Still got a cough. Beep. And really, I'm not gonna scream onions. Actually, that's the only time I'm gonna scream onions. I know you guys are saying I've got ADHD now, though. And to answer your question, I don't know. Probably not, though. I think they would have picked up on that by now. Am I going the wrong way here? Oh. Or was this the... Oh, no, sorry, this was the right way. I thought it was blocked when I came in here earlier, so... Yeah. Right. Any Q&A questions on Instagram will be answered live at the end of the stream, by the way. For those who don't remember how this works and the fact that I've actually just remembered to do this for the first time now. Ooh. Ooh, I like this level. Oh, that was interesting, guys. I like that one. Oh, I don't like that level, though. That sucks. To be fair, I wasn't really paying the best of attention, though. Anyways. Alright, it's one of them ones. Okay, got you now. Right. I'm not going to make that one, so I'll wait. My phone hasn't dropped off of me yet. 4 minutes in. Probably more than that. Blood sugar's dropping. 8. It's down to 8 now. That's good. But that could drop by the time I'm on it. Let me do the math. So we were 10.7 earlier. And if it keeps going on a rate where it drops by 1 every time. And that would have started 10 minutes ago. That would have started 20 minutes ago. No, sorry. 1 every 5 minutes. That means I've got about 25 minutes before I have to take a break. I think I've been said it usually goes back up, so I'm not really scared. I was 3.6 last night, and I forgot to wake up and was having such a good sleep there. For once. Guys, here's something that you probably don't know about me. If there's anything I don't like, it is hotel bedrooms. Staying in a bedroom that's not yours, and like, I know it's like weird because I enjoy travelling and all that, but one thing I can't stand is like bedrooms in like hotels and stuff, because what it is that I basically like have allergic reactions and stuff, and it really, really fucks with my eyes. So, yeah. Some of you know, obviously, that I have one eye that is a lot worse than the other. Like, I have this thing, I can't say it now because I call it a rude name, but I call one of my eyes a good eye and the other one a rubbish eye, basically. Well, that's quite cool. Oh, there's a comment in there. Sorry, I'll get to you in a minute. Right. So, that is... Okay. Oh, what? Okay, so... Oh, there's another room. Okay, didn't see that. What's your thoughts... no. What's your thoughts of Randy and Gerald in a hot tub? My thoughts are that this is not Winning Wednesday, and I think the clue in me having to apologise every time I say a rude word is probably why I'm not going to discuss Randy and Gerald doing some certain things in a hot tub. So, with that, that's straight one. What's your other question? Stacey 10, Amity 0. I don't see the point in commenting that, mate. Did you see the midnight update? Did you see the midnight update? What's the point? Oh, guys, Stacey's in danger. What? I can definitely tell you that Stacey probably isn't in danger, but again, only 2 votes were casted at the midnight update. Do you want to know how many votes there are at the last time I checked? 13. And Bin Battle is up to 10. Which is a record for the season for Bin Battle, by the way. I'm going to turn chat off for a minute because... Well, not the YouTube chat. You can still talk to me on there, but I'm going to turn chat off just for a second. Wait, what? What there? Wait, hang on. Who is that? Oh, hang on. There better not be any of you, because, like, if that's any of you, that's like, you've forgotten the checkpoint. No, it's none of... Just make sure it's not anyone under me. No. It's just an NPC, okay. Just making sure, because, like, I've seen you so many times. Lovely. Time left is 51 minutes, which would probably mean that we are around 20 minutes left, under 20 minutes left to vote. I'd say we're somewhere around, again, we don't really know because Mark has it and I don't. Oh, my battery's down to 6.9. First phone drop! Guys, enjoy laughing at my phone dropping right last, because at the end of the day, this is going to be probably the last time you experience this, because the next time I'm going to be here, if it happens, I probably won't be doing the show. I think I'd said this last time, but, of course, I'm planning one season, and that's that. But if it does well, maybe a second season's in there. I didn't really explain what I meant by, oh, I won't say what I'm doing until day 51. Because until I know what if it's done well, count me as not standing for the next vote. If it does really well, I'll change my mind and I will go for it. But obviously, if it's not doing the best, it's probably my fault at this stage. So if it goes, so count me as a stepping down after the season. But anything can happen. I said that last season. But there's basically more chance of me going through with that now. Alright. Yes? Yeah, right. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, got you. Back to the proper microphone next week, by the way, because I know you can hear a lot of background noise. Can't hear any dogs this time. Do you remember we had the dog last night? Dog didn't approve of me doing streaming. Oh, right. Let's have a look at my blood sugar. Poor Mark, he's probably going to show up and it's not going to even be close. He's probably going to hear the low blood sugar alarm and think, oh dear. I didn't really think of that. Well, my blood sugar was actually high when we started, so obviously not exactly in the plans, was it? What am I looking for, though? Is there one I missed? Or is it because it's there? Guys, what am I actually looking for? I don't mean to be an idiot or anything, but what was I actually looking for? Hello. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing either, mate. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna watch you. Yeah, I've gotten them all open, but I don't know how someone's made it stage 14. Trust me, I don't know either, please. I'm just watching you now. Oh, we've... Oh, thank you. I've got you now. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't even notice that door. Thank you. Oh, I feel bad. I don't think either of them have got to this point. Thank you very much. Oh, there's a comment I should have deleted. I've just realised the offensive comment. Strike one, Dan James. No, sorry, what's the full name? Dan James Jargon LUFC. Strike one on you, mate. No, I'm in prison. Original. Oh, fair enough. Hello. Hello, Ethan. Actually, I don't know who you are. My name is David. Anyways. Oh, again. What? Okay, that's not even dropping that much. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine, guys. I can continue. Don't worry. I think by the time that goes from 10.7 to 3, well, that's quite a painful hypo, but I think by that time I'll probably be off of there. So yeah, let me just check my phone again. Just make sure no one's sent me anything or anything. No, no one's sent me anything. Well, that's cyberbullying, isn't it? What? Oi, that's bullying. That is cyberbullying. That's cyberbullying. What? Bullshit. Sorry if I swear. What? Yeah, fuck off. Sorry. Piece of shit. Sorry. Bloody leaderboard's disappeared now. Oi! Are you a hacker or something? Where's the leaderboard gone? Leaderboard's disappeared now. Oi! Oh, fuck this. So how happened there? Right, we've won a day one special prize. But is this the same person who's done the other one? Oh, hold the button, okay. What I do? Sus Liam. What do I do? What is this? That was honestly quite interesting. Is that the next Golden Buzzer act and Britain's Got Done? I'd personally give that the Golden Buzzer. It's quite impressive. It's quite an impressive talent there, being able to move your head like completely clockwise and then walking around like on 4 legs. That's quite impressive, actually. Oh, interesting. There's a bloody earthquake. Obviously, no one try that at home because I think that might actually kill you. But can it? I mean, I'm not saying anyone try, obviously, because that would be stupid. But I'm sure that could, if anyone actually pulled that off, they'd actually die. Anyways. I can hear an airplane. Is it from me because I'm so famous? Joking, I'm joking. There is an airplane around it. I've been saying I'm quite... Oh yeah, it's because I'm in Bournemouth, isn't it? Oh gosh, just hope it's not being an issue over in the sea. That might be why they're there, actually. Oh, what's some quality driving then, mate? Hope everyone's alright if it is something to do with that, because obviously airplane being around this area, that's probably why. Oh, it's some... Oh, there's an airport in Bournemouth, isn't there? Sorry, I forgot there was an airport here, actually. I'm more thinking because there's a beach here, it could be like air ambulance, but... Well, not just air ambulance, like lifeguards and stuff. But... Now I think about it, there is an airport here, so hopefully everyone's probably fine. It's just an airplane about to touch down. Forgot there's an airport nearby us, Bournemouth Airport. It's quite funny that Bournemouth has an airport. Most people probably don't know that. I was quite fascinated when I found that out. After about probably 15 years of me coming here on a holiday. Guys, how many of you knew that Bournemouth has an airport? I just love Bournemouth, to be honest. It's one of my favourite places. It's definitely one of my favourite places in the UK. Next year, it's going to be an interesting one for me. I say it every year, but this year I think we might actually be going to Ireland. But I don't know. I heard there could be a chance this year. Could not be a chance. It's 50-50. We might be going to Ireland. If we get to go to Ireland, absolutely. That's something I've wanted to do. That's a bucket list thing to do. I've always wanted to go to Ireland. Some of you kind of know it, 'cause sometimes my accent, I try and sound a bit more Irish for you, so you kind of understand the link. You can kind of hear it sometimes in the way I speak, but I am actually half Irish. Half my family comes from a place called Ennis, and that's in County Clare. And yeah, so some of the words I pronounce, it's basically like why I pronounce them, because I'm half Irish. Some of the stuff I say, it just sound more Irish than British. So example number 5, I say it like 5 sometimes instead of 5. So sometimes you'll hear it, sometimes you won't. But if you're wondering why do you sometimes sound Irish, that's why. Because basically I'm half Irish, so I'm also used to the Irish accent a bit as well. Because I have quite a lot of friends that are Irish too, so yeah. But I've actually never been to Ireland. That's the funny thing. I have this Irish accent, but it's when like I talk to a load of people from Ireland. So I've never actually been. You actually get your accent based on like who you talk with. So like if you went to school in the UK but you were born in like, I don't know, if you were born in like America but you went to school in the UK, you'd have a British accent, because what it is you learn your accent when you're young, and it's based on like who you're around, and that's typically like people in your class and like your teachers and stuff. And yeah, my school had quite a lot of Irish teachers, so there is that as well. And a lot of us in that school are Irish. So yeah, that's how sometimes, obviously, even though I am literally from Watford, UK, I sound like I'm more Waterford than Watford, if that makes any sense. But yeah. Some of my family is from a place called Ennis. That is in County Clare. For those who don't know Ireland, County Clare is southwest of Ireland. So if you were to picture the UK, basically, comparing Ireland to UK is the worst fucking example you could do. But if you were basically to explain it, it is like Wales, basically. If you were going to use the shape of the UK to describe where that is in Ireland, I'd say Wales. I'd say it's basically Swansea. It's basically because it's southwest. Well, yeah. So yeah, southwest Ireland. That is. I am expecting Mark to show up because it's saying 35. He will be here in about a minute's time. I'm going to keep an eye out. Let me just read your comments I haven't read. There's a Suslian. What did I do? Derry or Londonderry? Derry, obviously. But that's actually like a political thing in Derry though. That's what's like. Instead of like every other issue, I think the main issue is, does a politician call it Derry or Londonderry? Because Derry is basically associated with those who think that Northern Ireland should be Republic of Ireland as well and be a united Ireland, and Londonderry is for people who think that Northern Ireland should be part of the UK, mostly. That being said, anyone who doesn't care either way, I don't know if they'd call it Derry or Londonderry, if that answers your question. But me personally, it's Derry. Has the alarm gone off? Hello? Guys! We are going to stop there. Come in, Mark. Come in. Mark is here. We are stopping the clock. Oh, and he's also got me a water. Cheers for that, Mark. Mark, guys, we had a joke that Mark was supposed to get me a water whenever he wanted in the middle of the stream, but he's decided to give me the water and tell me the vote's closed. Has it?
Yeah.
The vote's closed. See you after the break. Mark, stay there for just 1 second. Because don't forget, there's 2 votes. So I can now confirm the vote for Beans Bin Battle is now closed. Was my phone beeping because it was high as well, or no?
No.
Okay. So it was 10.6 when you left. Right, Mark, I'm going to give you the phone back and he's going to return in half an hour. Let me move the iPad. Get it out of your way. Come here, Mark. I'm going to give you a present again. And you're going to have that for another 30 minutes. So, Mark, just point. So, here you go. Start the clock for us. The Battle for Trash vote closes in half an hour. See you later, Mark. Mark's going to go. We're going to play Roblox. We have 33 minutes, which means Mark will interrupt us because I was 4 minutes too slow. Here's what it is. That's because I was explaining stupid things to you guys. I do apologise. So, Bean Spin Battle, their fates have been sealed. And we have our winner, which I don't even know yet because I haven't counted it. 33 minutes on the clock. We're going to play some Roblox. Here we fucking go. Sorry for the swear. Mark scared me earlier because he was showing me the voting and saying it wasn't working. But then when we checked it again and he refreshed it, it was just a Wi-Fi. That scared me. I thought, there's 1 hour to go. We need to get out of here by, I think it's 8 o'clock tomorrow. So trying to have a vote where we shut the vote at like 6 o'clock tomorrow. And we've got to film all these lines for BFT next week. That'd be quite hard. Oh, it's impossible. I am doing, I'll take the L. Let's drink some water, guys. Oh, screw it, I'll take the L. I did turn one, who cares? I spilt her over the bloody case now. Mm. I'll throw it. Shut up with your adverts. There is a bit of cheating here because, like, the way they advertise these adverts, that's giving them like an unfair advantage. I don't know if that is clearly fucking intentional because, like, these annoying stop ads things, it's not only that these ads is making it harder for you to win the game, which is just irritating. Like, I don't want your fucking items bundle. Fuck off with that. I don't want that. But now they're gonna grab 2 or 3 attacks on me that they shouldn't get per round, per loss because of that. Which is just rather frustrating and very annoying. Yeah. It's so warm in here that it feels like it's the summer. Feels like we're coming into summer. Even though it was -1 last night, that's probably why I actually slept. Even though it was -1 last night, which in the UK we use Celsius. So that's probably about 40 something in Fahrenheit, which if you tell me that it's 40 degrees where you live, I'm going to assume it's very, very hot. I'm not going to assume that you are freezing to death, just so you know. But I'm sweating so much. One, I'm sweating so much that Andrew Mountbatten would be jealous. And 2, you can literally see it all over my computer because it's so warm in here. Have you guys also noticed something? I am wearing that one thing that I normally wear, except if you're not noticed, it's green. Look. Let me show you while I wait for that. Look. Look at that. It's green. It's not blue, it's green. And I have one on when I do the intro for Tuesday's episode next week, where this is why I don't have a driving license, guys. But yeah, you're going to see another one when I do Tuesday's episode, and it's red. I've got a red one now. And do you know what I did for the first time ever in my life? I went in a shop and I did Black Friday shopping. I know. Shameless, isn't it? I always said, oh, I'd never go and do shopping. I can't stand shopping. I can't stand it. Literally, no one in my family can stand it. I mean, it's like, it's just sensory overload for me. It's like, you're like, because I'm so bad at like trying to figure out where I am. My spatial awareness is rubbish. If you ever bump into me, it's probably not because I'm famous. It's because I generally bumped into you. I have no good spatial awareness whatsoever, and I'm like really clumsy, and then I'm like, I'm too scared that I'm going to like knock something over or someone's going to knock me over. So like standing in the middle of somewhere having a look what to buy definitely scares me. I know I'm gonna get laughed at for that, but I'm not even being satirical at this stage. I'm actually serious. But I am usually so bad at like shopping, and then it's like gets to the point where like there's like people who are like rushing to get their stuff, and I'm like, ah, fuck, go away, because they're like pushing in front of me, and I'm like, no, I can't even deal with that. Should I just ask what am I supposed to be doing? Does anyone else actually pay attention to what they said? Because I didn't. Should I win? Oh, did I win? That's pretty stupid, isn't it? No. Oh, there we are. I forgot what I was doing, guys. Oh, what? Oh! Right, okay. Got it. Whoops. 27 minutes, but I'm sure Mark's going to show up. Probably about 3 or 4 minutes to spare. Because we've got a minute at a time. And it's going straight to react. Well, you guys have bullied the shit out of me. I'm giving up on like saying social swears to too many at this stage. You've probably heard me say one by now. So, sorry. That's all I can say. I'm not going to apologise every time now. Poop, poop, poop. Guys, all we've done is talk about political stuff. That's quite boring. All we've basically talked about is suspicious hot tubs, how you're voting, and of course, what is the name of the town called Derry. Of course, someone called me sus, but we haven't really done anything. All right, guys. Any interesting questions that have nothing to do with Derry, or if you call it Londonderry, which Derry, but yeah. If we got any questions that are not political, though I will say something good happened politically today. I wouldn't say that I don't really know what else was in the Rachel Reeves budget, but one thing that was in it. Was that Temu is getting taxed? Ah! Whee! Now, guys, probably none of you remember this, but as you guys probably do or do not know, I have beef with Temu. Yes, that's quite an interesting person to pick a fight with. I have had a fight with Temu. Now, I'm not going to go into detail with this because what can I say without getting sued? But let's just say that when I was starting off after coming back... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I've just clicked that and I wasn't on it. But yeah, Temu offered me a brand deal as I was joining the show after Mark took over for a season. And the person they sent did something a bit disgusting. Something that is completely morally disgusting and wrong. And it was disgusting. It was just something completely vile. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but it was very vile. And they faked a life-threatening illness. And it turned out that they had many fake accounts where they would fake the same illness. And they were basically trying to get me to advertise Temu. And obviously, once I noticed this and the whole thing was a scam, and also they weren't offering to pay me, but instead give me gift cards for their giveaways. I was like, nah, fuck off. And long story short, I said all that because I was disgusted and they were rude, and clearly I just found their offer really piss poor. But of course, didn't age well because again, I'm still here 3 years later, hosted Battle for Trash. And of course, Temu is a multi-trillion pound company or something now. Multi-billion, whatever. Yeah, they're a multi-billionaire company, and I still work for BFT. I'd rather work for BFT than be a billionaire, though. As I said on last night's stream, I think being a billionaire would be really boring. Because, like, if you're a billionaire, then you can literally buy anything. But then that, like, makes it, like, boring. Like, when I bought the iPad, I had to save up for, like, half a year. But then, like, waiting half a year made it far more interesting for me. And I still have that iPad to this day, even though I did kind of mess it up on my birthday last year. I messed it up, I broke it on my birthday last year, but it still works. It's just I made a mess with the case, basically. Not in the way that you guys are thinking before Susliam comes into my fucking comments. And no, Susliam is not going to literally come into my comments. That's also going down as sus, isn't it? But yeah, what happened was I went on a limo ride with my cousins. Yeah, those 2 people in the video that you might have seen, those 2 girls you saw in the video, those are my cousins. But they live miles away, so you probably won't see them in the video. I might for quite some time. But yeah, those are my cousins. And whilst I was out in the limo with my cousins for my birthday, I put my iPad into this thing that I thought was a... Yeah, basically, I was out in the limo with my cousins, and I took my iPad out with me. It's basically a force of habit. That I take my iPad out. I don't do this anymore, because there's like a Find My iPhone thing on it. And the Find My iPhone basically tells me where the car is. So if I can't find the car, I just go on my phone and I track my iPad. But I've got AirPods now, so I don't need to do that. I think my dad kind of was like, this... You're basically going to get us robbed if you're just going to put an iPad, like, and make it that obvious. We're going to get robbed because of you, you idiot. So basically, I've got AirPods now, but before then, well, literally a couple of days before I got the AirPods, I went on a limo ride for my birthday with my cousins, and I took my iPad out, and I put it into this, well, I thought it was a cupboard. And it turns out that that was actually where you put the drinks, like, you know, like alcoholic drinks and stuff. So there was a load of ice cubes in there. Well, they were all melted, but there was ice cubes in there. They'd all melted. That whole tray was wet. I didn't know that. Left my iPad in there for 4 hours. And my case, you can't really see it. The case is kind of finally dried off 12 months later, but the actual iPad case hasn't recovered, but the actual thing I put it in is fine. But my iPad case is still ruined 11 months later. So that's how I ruined my iPad. I went on a limo ride with my cousins, put it in this thing that I thought was a cupboard. Turns out it was a drinks thing. Got the iPad right, damaged it, but somehow it still works. So there you go. There's a story time for you. Do you know what, though? This iPad's been quite good. I mean, there's times where I don't really use it, but if I'm doing BFT, it's very convenient, because I can just sit in a car. It's got Wi-Fi. Basically, there's this new... I like the new update on the iPad, but I don't like it on the iPhone. I really like the how it works with the iPad, but I don't like how it works with the iPhone. But on the iPad, it's really good, because you basically got a computer. And this thing this thing, basically, is another thing I inherited from my granddad. May he rest in peace. I think this is from him. I think this is from my granddad. My granddad used to have this, like, weird, like, Wi-Fi thing that he would just take in his computer, so... It's quite a cool thing. I don't think it's that. But he had this cool thing that he'd plug into his computer, and it'd give him Wi-Fi wherever he is, so he could just show up somewhere. And this is before, like, 4G, 5G, and all that really existed. I don't even think he was alive when 5G was out. I think he might have been. He might have just been, but yeah. Before 4G and 5G happened, my granddad was basically ahead of the times. And he used to have this thing that he'd plug into his computer. And it would basically give him internet wherever he is. So you never had to ask us for the Wi-Fi. You'd like, oh, do you want the Wi-Fi, Granddad? He'd be like, no point. That's basically how my granddad used to sound. But, yeah. You'd offer him the Wi-Fi. He wouldn't really need it. Because he had this like really cool thing he had in his computer. And it would just give him Wi-Fi wherever he is. And eventually that broke. And he got this new thing, but it was like kind of like a really cool Wi-Fi thing. But then obviously he died, didn't he? He obviously died. So my nan ended up getting it. And because she got everything sorted and really no one really needs to use that anymore. And my mum needed to borrow my iPad whilst I was in a doctor's appointment. So we took the SIM card out of that because you can't get phone calls on it, just Wi-Fi. So we got rid of the SIM card, so we didn't need it for that thing. So therefore his SIM is basically used on my iPad. It's now in my name. So yeah. And that's very, very convenient. So yeah, technically I have partially got my granddad's iPad, even though I paid for it. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, you are allowed to take the SIM card out of that thing, by the way. I just realised I sounded quite sus there, but yeah, you are allowed to take it out and use it for that though, which is quite cool. And yeah. So that's how I've got Wi-Fi on the iPad now. Well, so I'll still be saying this probably in 10 years' time. Obviously, he died in 2022. He died, and yeah, he died in 2022. But like, even then, he probably had some technology that would be considered like completely futuristic and like revolutionary and amazing. He'll probably be considered that in 2042. He was so ahead of the times on some stuff, technology-wise. And then there was other times where he was just completely rubbish with it. Like, he literally had internet, not just on his phone, but he had it on his laptop, like, years before 5G even existed. Which is quite cool. I get the feeling we've got a troll in this one, by the way, so just bear with me. Yeah, there's a story time there. Sorry, it's an issue with my phone. Fixed it though. Yeah, he had yeah, so there was some stuff he had that would be considered like amazing. So he had some really good computer stuff. But then there was also the fact that his computer was mine. He either had like really like cool stuff that you'd never see before, or he just had my hand-me-downs. If my computer broke or something, my computer did break, but I thought I'd just get another one because it was getting started. So, but we wiped it and we gave it to him, and it still works. Well, obviously, I've re-inherited that now, but that computer does actually still work, which was quite cool because you could give him this stuff, and it would still work, and obviously because he would use it so much, it wouldn't like. It would basically work really well. I think, what has he borrowed? He borrowed I think he's had 3 computers off of me. Oh no, 2 computers off of me, and he's had 2 phones off of me. He would probably be very fascinated with my work phone, I reckon. He would. He wanted to buy a phone like that about 10 years ago, actually. He was like trying to get me to have a look at a phone for him. He wanted to buy one that's like that. So I reckon if he was still here now, he would be quite fascinated with that. Now we're having a conversation about something we're banned from talking about. But yeah. Yeah, there you go. There's some story times about weird stuff that goes on with my family. But yeah. I'm probably thinking of him because a tradition I do in Bournemouth, just behind the church. No, sorry, not behind the church. Behind the castle, we film the intros and the eliminations and stuff. There is a church, and what I do is it's like a little tradition I do when I'm in Bournemouth, and it's in honour of anyone that I know who's passed away between the last time I was here and yesterday. And I do this every time I go. I light a candle in their memory, so it's probably why he's on my mind a little bit today. That being said, even though I took his name out the reacts, because to be honest, I didn't think people would remember. It's obviously anything to do with him will be banned. But in a way as well with him, it's like I do find it quite funny a little bit that out of any of my family members, that's the one you guys decide to make fun of, because he was actually quite a funny guy. So yeah. There is some stuff you do is just completely batshit and hilarious, but it was fun. You never had a dull moment with him. He was just so funny. Anyways. He loved Bournemouth too. That's probably why he's on my mind. He's always on my mind when I come here. He used to come with us on these trips. Also, I'm not going to go into detail, but yesterday I was so ill after stream. No, not after stream. After the episode that I nearly went into the hospital. And the last time I got hospitalised here, he went on my holiday. So that's also why he's kind of on my mind. Yeah. This is one of his favourite places too. I bet he would have been impressed with this house. I don't know. Well, do you know what I want to know as well? You guys know this, don't you? That I'm decorating at the minute. But yeah, that's a bit of a secret. I shouldn't have said it out loud. Some of my my house is being decorated. So in I'd say week 9 or week 10, suddenly that office that I film in is going to look different, and the office I used to film in, which really I could just do a live stream in there from now, that is completely different. It looks so good. It looks far better in there now. I'm really happy with it. That's been done too. It looks really nice now, and my mum does admit that it does kind of cause her a funny turn going in there with the wallpaper, but I really like it. Who's texting my number actually? You're on live, mate. Please do not swear. Fuck. If you're wondering what me and Axel were... Axel actually was on two streams ago. This is your second not winning Wednesday. Who's the guy? Where's the guy that does the attendance? Can you put Axel's name in it? I've just told him, by the way, because this is your second not winning Wednesday appearance. Because last week I took the piss out of you for Vikings. I've just told him to put you in the attendance record because you've been in more live streams than Mark. Well, that's not entirely true. He's been on 3 live streams by now, but yeah, you probably will have done more than him. Oh, well, that voice note messed up. I've just told them to put you in the attendance record. I told the viewers to put you in the attendance record because you'll probably be in more streams than Mark since this is your second not winning Wednesday in a row. Vikings are shit, by the way. That one sent. There's also something I need to look out for. So if Axel messages me, I do kind of have to stop as well, because yeah. He's fine, Malloy. It's something to do with me. It's not something to do with him. There's nothing he's done wrong. So I've done wrong. I'm like, are you fucking for real? You gotta be joking me. This is taking the piss. This is bullying. It's 1076. So I've not been playing for 10 minutes. Well, that's unfair, isn't it? Oh, what? Oh my gosh. What the? I'm not wasting my time with that. That was a good shot, actually. That's quite disappointing. There's 26 messages. I'm sorry. I will go and read them in a minute. Well, that's just unfair, isn't it? Seriously? Have I got only 33 seconds to do this? That's not fair. Aye, that's not fair, is it? That's okay, he's doing this stack. See ya! That is a fascinating chat, because I can't see any messages. Fascinating. Everyone in that chat must have been banned. Oh, we just made top leader. Ah, that's broken. Is the vote closed? I can hear Mark. But why can I hear Mark? Let me just be quiet for a minute, because Mark might shut the vote. That being said, I think we've got a minute or two. Six, 7. Oh no, you're on level 6. Can we watch 6, 7 get to level 7? We probably will, because I can't get out of this bloody thing. Hello, can I get out of here, please? Hello? I give up. Added time, so... Sorry, guys, I don't know what's going on there. Escape Scorby. I vote... Gerald is not up for votes! Gerald isn't even in the show! How have you voted for Gerald? He is not up for elimination in either show because he's not in it. He just edges Randy in votes and hot tubs. Oh, fuck's sake. He just edges Randy in votes and hot tubs. Yeah, no. Strike 2. I've had enough of that, by the way. That's not even something sus. You're literally discussing sex on here. That's a strike. Anyways. It's not even fun. Funny the first time, it's not funny the second time. I mean, I do admit, though, if I was watching this and someone was on the other end and he was saying comments like that, I would simply lose my shit and start laughing. I don't want to skip the stage. No. Three minutes left around. Unless Mark shows up, then we're stopping the clock, obviously. Oh, that's good timing. Look who it is. Guess who it is, guys. Right, we're going to stop there for 3 minutes. Then we're going to go play Brain Rock. Guess who it is, guys. Yeah. Guess who it is. It's... And what have you got to tell us?
Vote losers.
We can't vote losers. Do you know why?
Yeah.
Because they're voting... Thank you. Mark, stay there for just a second. Because guess what? You'll never guess what's going to happen, Mark.
Yeah, go on.
He's forgotten himself, clearly.
Yeah.
The voting is... Oh! There's no Wi-Fi on this phone. What have you... Mark, have you turned my Wi-Fi off? Thanks for that.
Oh, I didn't.
The voting is now... The voting is now... Closed. Bye, Mark. There you go. I dropped my phone for you guys. Don't say I don't do anything for you. Oh, I left the bloody timer on. Quality. Added time will be another minute, I think. Yeah, an added minute. Don't poop yourself at school. Guys, don't shit yourself at school, right? That's my advice to you in life. Don't shit yourself in school. What's that game we were playing called? Where's it gone? What? 67 farts? 6-7. I'll play that. Guys, if you know what that game's called, just request it. Or count as a request, because I don't even know what it's called, please. I thought that said anus, but it says Horus. Oh. It's too late to vote. Where's food, isn't it? Broccoli or pesto? Well, I've never had pesto. Broccoli's a bit shit, but I'll go for broccoli. I'll be the one who gets bullied here. Because honestly, I've never had pesto. So it would be a bit stupid for me to vote for it. Added time is 3 minutes. Let me hurry up and help the team. I'm probably out. Bullying. Pesto sucks. Right, okay. Oh, that's me out. Oh yes, this is the only game where it is fair to kill someone for their opinions. It's not fair to kill someone for their opinions in real life, though. Oh, obviously onion rings. I don't even know what the other thing is, but clearly onion rings. I don't even like onions. That's the crazy thing. I like onion rings, but I can't stand onions. And I make jokes about it all the time, but I actually, if I go to McDonald's, I will order my stuff without onions. Just stay in, get a win. Do I just take someone out? No. Gumball Darin. That's quite a funny name. Gumball Darin, yeah. Gumball Darin Wilson. Must be the last one standing. I'm gonna go for Albert. Resin Albert. I think this ends up a draw thanks to this legend who is just running from us. Doing a good job, by the way. Fair play. Oh, God. I'm kind of secretly rooting for Resin. Fair play, you know. Fair play. You know what? Fair play there. You were the last one standing for about 80% of that. About 60% of that. And, well, 6-7% of it. 6-7. You were like the only one standing for that long and you made it a tie. Fair play. I've not had either of these. I just went around them. Honestly, fair play to you. Someone here is very good at fight. I'm going to try and do that. I aspire to be like Resim before I stop this. Or Rezim, sorry. Or their name could either be Resim or Rezim. I don't know which one it is. Even though Rezim could probably kill me now. There's Rezim. Quality run, by the way. Rezim got a kill there. We had the last one standing. Ah, okay. Reacts after this. Oh, reacts when this closes. Oh. I don't know what's going on here. Hang on, guys. No, not gonna go. Stream's off, guys. Sorry. I'll come back in a minute.